I thought I'd go live here for the final 5, 6, 7 minutes of the game, depending on how much time they add. And we'll see if we manage to score, because right now, 0-0, not looking great for us in terms of scoring a winning goal and then going top of the league, which is what we would get if we win this match. Thank you to City and Liverpool drawing. Oh, chance, never mind. Tomiyasu's shot gets blocked. Excuse the football Udi. I love this thing. It's 0 degrees right now. It's so cold, and I'm staying warm no matter how I look, all right? So, thoughts on the game so far? It's a tricky one, really, because once again, typical from this Arsenal side this season, just really struggling to get out of first gear. Havertz just scored. I literally said it earlier. I tweeted it. Havertz will come on and watch us win this game. Put Havertz on and watch us win the game. I called it. I said it. We've been lacking physicality. We've been lacking physicality this whole game. What do Brentford have? So much physicality, and we're trying to cut through them with Jesus first, then Nketiah, Trossard moving onto the left when Martinelli gets subbed off. And what does it take in the end? A crossed pass from Martin Ødegaard, who's been pretty quiet today. Sorry, hang on, is it Saka? It's Saka. Yeah, so Ødegaard cuts it back to Saka. Saka whips it back post, and guess who's there? Kai Havertz. That's all it took. Someone that's a bit taller, 6'4", whatever he is, just to give us something different. And that's exactly what I was just about to talk about. We've lost the midfield battle, and we've absolutely lost the battle of crossing it and Brentford clearing it out every single time. Come on, Havertz! Look, I'll be the first to admit I've doubted him, and so many Arsenal fans have. He's not what we've wanted so far. But if he's coming on in a game like this, where we're desperate to win it, we are now top of the league as it stands, then as far as I'm concerned, he's got his place in this squad, okay? I fully believe that we should have signed a physical, aerial dominant striker at some point in recent years. And I'm not saying that Havertz is that, but he does give us some of those qualities that I think we very clearly lack. This is why we're linked with Vlahovic, Tone, whoever. And people take the mick out of me for saying Tone. That is literally his name. It's Tone. It's not Tony, it's Tone. Sorry. What a cross from Saka, who has also had a very quiet game, but that's yet another assist for him. But let's talk about the performance in general, because I think, not that it's papering over some cracks, but for sure, in the first half, with the goal line clearance from Declan Rice, that should have been a goal, and that was because of some shaky play from Ramsdale, who, let's face it as well, has looked a little bit low on confidence today. He's had a better second half, but the first half, I thought Ramsdale was shocking. So low on confidence, and this is very tricky. We've got to get behind him, and it's 4 minutes added on, by the way. It's vital that we back him, because no matter who plays in goal for Arsenal, we want them to be full of confidence. It's one of the only positions on the pitch, in my opinion, that you simply cannot lack confidence, lack faith in your own ability, and lack focus. And yeah, it's become a bit of a meme with Ramsdale, because he said it in an interview that he can't focus for 90 minutes. I mean, why would you say that when cameras are rolling? But you can get away with it if you're a striker. You can get away with it when you're a midfielder and maybe a wing back. And I would say as a centre back, rarely you can get away with a game where maybe you're not fully switched on. But in goal, you just have to be. And he wasn't in that first half. Much better in the second half. There was another goal line clearance from Zinchenko. So that's another goal that probably would have gone in or should go in on another day. We could have been 2-0 down because of those goals. What I'm trying to say is, whilst we're likely to go on and win this game in about 2.5 minutes, it could have been a very different story. And it hasn't been a particularly great performance. We've had some issues for sure. Declan Rice has just been given man of the match. Sorry, player of the match. Is that deserved? I mean, he has been very good, but I wouldn't say he's shone particularly brighter than anyone else. I would say that Saliba and Gabriel have both been very good today. Zinchenko arguably has been good. Let's talk about this VAR call. I've got the image here. Letter of the law, yes, he's offside. But I just wanted to point out another, I guess, another few minutes of me talking about VAR. You would have seen my video midweek about how much I hate it. The reason I'm just so sad about this one, it's not because it's the correct decision, because it is. It is the correct decision based on the letter of the law. But I just hate look at that. I can't look at that and agree that this is what we should be doing in this sport. I see that and I just think if you'd shown me that 10 years ago, I would have laughed at you and said there is no way football's going down that way. Explain to me what VAR is doing in this situation, right? It's covering the basis of the law of the football game, right? It's making sure it's fair, okay? Now, what's offside in football for? It's to stop teams gaining an advantage by having a player in an offside position. Of course, you could just goal hang, couldn't you? You could stand on their goal line and wait for the ball to arrive. And that's why offside was brought into the game. Tell me, where is Trossard's advantage here? If anything, it would have been better for him to be slightly back. So he's actually at a disadvantage being so far forward, almost in front of the ball. Technically, you could argue he's level, whatever. We're talking half of his foot offside here. We're talking metatarsals offside. The pure base fact of the offside rule being included in football is to stop unfair advantages and illegal goals, okay? As far as I'm concerned, there is no advantage whatsoever for Trossard being offside here. He hasn't gained anything. And that sucks. Yes, it is offside. Yes, it's the correct decision. I'm just saying it sucks. And I hate it because that, in my opinion, is a totally fine goal. I would not be sad conceding that because, look, he's unmarked. The defenders have absolutely made a mistake here. And it just sucks that Trossard, who, again, has gained no advantage by being in that position right there. If anything, he's worse off. Full time, by the way. What a win that is. Wait, no, it's not. They've got a throw, never mind. I could be getting mad in a moment. But just to reiterate, I know that this is offside. I understand that this goal cannot stand. I'm saying we shouldn't be doing this in football. This is ridiculous. This is a stupid, stupid thing to be doing because it's ruining the emotion of the sport. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that goal, in my opinion. They're level. Simple. They're just level. There's no advantage there. But it is full time. We've won the game 1-0. We can have a look at some of the stats now. This is obviously slightly delayed. Wow. Hopefully you guys can see it. I've blown it up massive. All the players are hugging Ramsdale. That's good to see. He's going to need some help for sure with regards to his confidence. 4 shots on target to 3. 7 shots off target to 3. Lots of blocked shots, possessions, corners. Yeah, we've had 8 corners. I really wish we could have done more of those today. More with those in the future, please. I wouldn't say we've been bad from set pieces. We've actually scored quite a few from set pieces this season, but I think that's something that Kai Havertz will give us if he plays more in an advanced role. I'm not really a fan of him playing left centre mid so much, and left back for Germany. Not so sure about that. Let's talk about the lineup really quick because we haven't talked about it. Brentford really quick. Very, very difficult place to go and win. We've done that twice in a row now. We beat them last season. Who remembers that beautiful goal from Fabio Vieira? And we've got the win today as well, of course. But it's not easy. We've seen good, strong teams come here and get dismantled. Manchester United. Without Tone, of course, they have struggled. And they get him back in under 2 months, right, if he's staying. They are going to be absolutely fine. They will be fighting, I think, for that kind of 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, something like that. Arteta is dragging Havertz over to the Arsenal fans. I wish I could show you this, but obviously I can't. So here is the Arsenal lineup from today. Of course, Ramsdale's in goal, but I don't know if I can really, let me see, try and fit this in for you guys. There you go. I'm glad we started Tomiyasu today. Clearly, Ben White wasn't quite 100%, but Tomiyasu deserves it. He was Player of the Month for October. Deserved. Saliba and Gabriel were brilliant. Zinchenko, I think, was man of the match, in my opinion. Martin Ødegaard, we've missed him, haven't we? And today he wasn't at his absolute best. He gets the pre-assist. He gave it to Saka before the cross came in. But, I mean, you can have a little bit of a break, Martin. It's okay. You were incredible last season. Fully deserve A couple of games where we're looking and going, he can go missing for a little bit, as long as we win the games, obviously. Declan Rice was very good again. He's just Mr. Consistent. Trossard as the left centre mid today, obviously he was getting forward a lot. He ended up playing on the left when Havertz came on, but I thought Trossard did really well. And as I said, the goal for me really wasn't offside. I mean, it is by the letter of the law, but I just hate that. I really do. Saka was quiet, but got the assist. Martinelli didn't have a particularly great game. I thought a little bit wasteful at times. Some of his crosses were poor. And Gabriel Jesus, I don't know. This definitely wasn't the kind of game for him. I think he was always going to struggle against hang on, let me go back up. Pinnock, Ben Mee. I mean, they're so strong at the back and physically just huge. And it required a bit of height, a bit of physical presence to beat them. And that's what Havertz gave us. But overall, guys, not the most exciting game ever, but we come away with the win. And it's a huge win because we are now top of the table. Oh, beautiful. I was watching that City game praying that it would end up being a draw, and it was, or at least a Liverpool win. I just didn't want City to win today, and we got that, and we've taken advantage of it. It really was a simple game today. Win it and go top of the table, and we've done that. So thank you for watching, guys. No more international breaks until March, I believe, or April, or whatever. So we've got a lot of Arsenal games coming up, and we're back during midweek in the Champions League.